Breaking news, Trump approval rebounds to 45%, surges amongst Hispanics, union homes, and men. Hello folks, my name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times, and today we have a news story. This one comes courtesy of the Examiner, and it says that President Trump is the new comeback kid with his approval ratings in a new national poll, rebounding after a free fall. The latest analytics survey says that Trump has a 45% approval rating, driven by big gains among Hispanics, union households, and voters in the West. In the West, folks, that's a very good thing. What's more, said Zogby, which is the analytics survey company that did this survey, more men approve of Trump than don't. The president's approval ratings has rebounded somewhat since our July poll following a series of disastrous weeks. Trump's approval numbers have moved up slightly, especially among his base and a few other subgroups not known for their support of the president. So it says that President Trump's overall approval rating is at 45%, while 51% of likely voters disapprove of his job as president and 5% are not sure. The president's numbers are stronger, with men at 49% approval to 48% disapproval. It says, while they are weaker amongst women voters at 40% approval and 53% disapproval. You know, a lot of women are starting to really notice a lot of stuff. Okay, I can see this. A lot of women are starting to notice that their sons, their husbands, their fathers, maybe their fathers are still working, or their brothers or best friends or boyfriends, whatever, are starting to go back to work. Okay, they're noticing a change, especially in the Midwestern states and some states on the upper East Coast. They're starting to notice that, you know, they're going back to work. 1 million jobs, folks, in the last 6 months. So women have to notice this. They notice it with their daughters and their brothers and their, you know, sons and husbands and boyfriends and stuff like that. They're going to start noticing that they're going to go back to work. More money's going to start coming into the household. You know, they can potentially, you know, go out and get a better job or get a new job or whatever. So they're going to start noticing that this president is doing something compared to the last disastrous 8 years that we had with Obama. You know, so they're going to start noticing this, and I'm telling you, by the beginning of next year, or by probably the first 3 months of next year, you're going to see a significant shift. Instead of it being 40% approval for women voters, it's going to be the other way around. 53% approval, 40% disapproval. Okay? Because the women, mothers, sisters, girlfriends, wives, they're going to notice this big change. Okay, and it's only going to benefit them. It's going to only benefit their family. And when it benefits their family, they're happy. Okay, so it says those numbers are better than some of the other recent polls that have drawn the ire of Trump and his Twitter account because he lashes out every single time there's a bad poll regarding his approval rating. President Trump he just goes all out on his Twitter account. Zogby pointed out in the areas where President Trump has gained ground. So the number one place that he has gained a lot is with Hispanics. Trump saw one of the biggest improvements among any subgroup with Hispanics. His approval increased 11% to 42% approval versus 55% disapproval of Trump's job as president. Now, why did that approval jump up 11%? Well, one is because now that companies see that President Trump is not joking when it comes to bringing in cheap labor, illegal aliens, and all that stuff, construction companies have no choice but to raise wages of the employees they already have. Okay, there's a lot of Latinos, Hispanics in construction, And if their wages go up because of the president, they're going to be happy with the president. They want to make more money. Everybody wants to make more money. Okay, everybody wants to make more money. So what happens? If more people are making more money, they can turn around and hire more people. So if they hire more people get jobs in construction and other areas. Okay, so I'm sure that that's one of the reasons, is jobs and getting more money is the reasons why Hispanic Americans are jumping on the Trump train. They really are. They're really going on to the Trump train because they're seeing this. They're seeing their wages going up. They're seeing more jobs being available. They're excited about this. They're hard workers. They're hardworking people, and they want a job, and they want to go out there, and they want to make a decent amount of money. Okay, so I applaud that jump, that increase of 11%. I'm really happy about that. All right, so the next one, union households. It says Trump's numbers also increased significantly amongst union voters from 43% approval to 51%. Okay, so now they're at 51% approval ratings. And why are these union workers approving of President Trump? For the exact same reason. Okay, so you see Wall Street booming. You see more jobs being created. You see all these people that shouldn't be working here, and they're working under fake Social Security numbers, getting scared and leaving. Which in return, more Americans get hired, wages go up, and everybody's, in reality, everybody is winning, folks. Everybody's winning. All Americans are winning. All right, so it says weekly Walmart shoppers, 55% approve, while 43% disapprove. I gotta talk about this real quick. This whole Walmart shoppers, thing that they talk about. I've actually heard this a few times now in the last week, where they subcategorize a certain people and call them weekly Walmart shoppers. Let us know in the comment section below, who are they talking about? Who are these weekly Walmart shoppers? Okay, are they bargain hunters, or are they cheapskates? Who are these people that they call the weekly Walmart shopper or the typical Walmart shopper? Who are these people? Hell, I shop at Walmart. Am I part of this weekly Walmart shopper? I want to know. I want to know what it is. All right, so it says married voters, 53% approve, 43% disapprove. Now, married voters, when President Trump actually does his tax reform, married voters, you're going to see that number of approval go way up. Okay, because they're going to try to save the married voter a lot of money. Okay, because the married voter, not only do you get an exemption for being married, but also if you have kids. So, you're going to see a big jump when it comes to married voters. Now, Western voters. All right. So Western voters, we're talking about this whole area, California, Oregon, and Washington, Nevada, all those places that are Democrat. Okay. They're saying that it did jump a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. It says Trump's approval increased 10%. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, I spoke before I actually read this. 10%, that's a lot. Okay, if you're already in double digits, that's a lot. It says Trump's approval rating increased 10% in the West to 43% approve, 52% disapprove. That's very good. Because not only did it jump up 10%, but the difference is 9% between approve and disapprove, or 9 points. So that's a very good thing. It says the Republican base is 76% approval to 22% disapproval. So that has basically stayed around the same. The 22% disapproval is because I'm pretty sure of like neocons and hardcore conservatives like Ben Shapiro that don't agree with the president on a lot of stuff, but do approve of him on his fiscal matters, on his, the way that he deals with other countries and border security and national security and stuff like that. So they agree with him on those fronts. But when it comes to a lot of social issues like marijuana, same-sex marriage, and all that stuff, they disapprove with them. So those 22% disapproval ratings are from rhinos, neocons, like really, really hardcore conservatives. So, I hope that in the future, Mike Pence really does do something in order to get the approval ratings from the Republican base higher. It needs to be higher. It needs to be at least 85%. That's what I think. It needs to at least be 85% approval rating from Republicans. Okay, more Republicans need to come together and rally behind the president and push him. Okay, he needs that. He needs that. That he needs to make sure that his team is together, because if a team is not together, then how are they going to win? You know, if the people involved are not together, how are they going to win? So that's basically what's going on right now, folks, is that his approval rating is at 45%, which is very good. You know, it's very good. All right. There was this poll from what's it called? I forgot what it was called, but it was at 39% is what they were saying, that his approval rating was at 39%. Oh, Rasmussen poll. I'm sorry. So there was a Rasmussen poll that came out at the end of July saying that his approval rating was at 39%, which was completely ridiculous, and it wasn't even true. But they kept pushing it, and they were saying, it was because of the new RAISE Act that he approved, or that he, sponsored along with Purdue and Cotton, and they had to do a lot with the travel ban, and it had a lot to do with, getting out of the Paris Climate Accord, and they made a huge list of why it was at 39%, which was complete lies. So we understand, and I think that it could be a little bit higher than 45%, which according to the Examiner and to Zogby Analytics survey, I think it's a little bit higher. It could be towards the 50 mark. I think it's around 49% is what I believe is the real number. But let us know what you guys think, folks. Do you guys think 45 is in maybe not accurate, but close to number? Or do you think it's a lot higher? Do you think it's past the 50% mark? Let us know what you guys think in the comments section below. And what do you guys think about the increases in the Hispanic community, union household, and Western voters? Okay, again, in Hispanic voters, his percentage went up 11% of his approval rating. 11, double digits, folks. And when it comes to Western voters, it went up 10%, which is also double digits. So it's very good. It's very good stuff. So let us know what you guys think about those numbers. Do you think they're true? Do you think they're higher? And let us know in the comment section below. And thank you very much for watching. My name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times. If you guys missed any of your previous videos, they should be coming up on your screen. They're interactive. Click on them. They'll take you to the video you might want to watch, and also subscribe to the channel using the red button below, or the black little globe that will be coming up on your screen. It's interactive. It'll give you the option to subscribe, and make sure you share this video and you give it a thumbs up. One last thing, go to goldenstatetimes.com. Again, that's goldenstatetimes.com, and sign up to our newsletter. Help us out on GoFundMe or PayPal if you want to help us get to the next Trump rally. We want to cover it using our own cameras and stream it using our own cameras. We have gotten the ability to do so with press passes. So if you'd like to help us out, go to goldenstatetimes.com or click the links in the description below. And we'd like to thank you in advance. We hope that you guys join the community, and we'll see you next time. My name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times, and I'll see you soon. Peace.